Dear Hero Girl Quest Comics, here to talk about two Marvel titles that I recently read this past week. Starting off with Spider-Man Noir #1. I did not know until I finished reading this that this is actually a miniseries. I thought this was a one-shot. I really only bought it because I thought that this was a really cool cover, and I've always been intrigued by Spider-Man Noir. I am a history teacher, so anything that's like pulls to my interest of any era of history that I am into, I'm gonna be a sucker for, and I was pulled to what this version of Spider-Man would be like, and I really enjoyed this issue. It was really cool seeing him, the way he fights, not only with his fighting style but also with a gun, and the monologue that he has about the issues that revolve around that. And it was interesting. It was an interesting read. I didn't know what I was going to think about it. I mostly got it because I thought this was cool, and I thought it was a one-shot. But it's a miniseries, and I enjoyed this issue, and I think I might check out the rest of the series, or at least I'll pick up the next one and see how it goes. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and it was a pleasant surprise to realize that this is not a one-shot. The next is Star Wars #6. Now, I have always kept up with Star Wars comics, but I have not done single issues since I was a kid. So I decided to get back into this, at least with this main Star Wars title, now that it's kind of into a new era. And this issue deals with the Clone Wars. And I did have to get this variant as someone who grew up during that whole Revenge of the Sith Clone Wars era. And honestly, this issue was mostly about Luke and Han, and they're like trying to save the people that were stuck and dealing with droids. And this was a lot like that episode of Rebels where Ezra, Kanan, and Rex are fighting battle droids in like this competition, and Ezra's kind of like making jokes and thinking about, oh, this is what the Clone Wars was like. Luke is in this, and he's thinking the same thing. There's even a page where he's fighting, and it has like a parallel of Anakin. It's really good, really good. I really enjoyed this. I don't really remember a whole lot of big like developments outside of that pleasant, like fun lightsaber action issue. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Solid reads. If you're reading Star Wars, I'd love to hear what you think. If you checked out Spider-Man Noir, what do you think about that? I'd love to hear in the comments. This is D with Girl Quest Comics. Thanks for hanging out.